welcome everyone to another episode of the Step Bros podcast. We got week 17 picks for y'all. We got the pick'ems and the spreads. Season's closing out. We got one more week after this. Next week usually is like, it's like the worst week in the world. Last week NFL is always the worst for betting. Usually it's everything's always been, everybody has their divisions, everybody has their clinched, their seeds, everything set up, so you never know what you're going to get. You see a lot of underdogs win last week, but we'll get to that for the next video. Let's do this one. We got a lot of playoff implications on the line this week. A lot of things can be clinched, a lot of scenarios for a lot of teams to get in there, a lot of COVID protocols, a lot of COVID vibes out there in all the sports, NFL. Just make sure you guys keep those in mind before you guys, lock in with your own money. Let's get started off with a quick recap of last week. We'll go with the spread picks for week 16. Teeny led the pack again at 8-9, bringing his overall record to 33-26. I was second with a 7-9 record for overall 27-33. And Vic, he's trying over there, 5-12, bringing his overall to 23-37. But overall money line picks though, we were all pretty even. Teeny led the pack there as well with a 12-4. 12-4. 12-4. 12-4 record, bringing his overall to 82, 55-1. And then me and Vic were both 11-5, bringing ours to 81, 56-1. So Teeny's leading both. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? But good for you, Spider-Man. Just get us started off with the first pick of the week. We got the first Sunday game. We got the Atlanta Falcons as currently we're not going to start with the Falcons. We're going to start with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into the New York Jets, where the Buccaneers are 13-point favorites on the road. I'll start it off here with basically, Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady playing against the Jets. Tom Brady owns the Jets. All of the years in the AFC. There's still a lot of injuries. Mike Evans not playing, obviously. Their slot receiver, for his name, Godwin's not playing. Fournette's not playing. Got a bunch of injuries on the defensive side as well. But again, it's the Jets. Jets have been keeping it pretty close recently in the last couple of games. But who have they really been playing? Nobody of note that I can think of with the Jaguars, Dolphins, who are, suspect at most. They still got Antonio Brown, Gronk, Ronald Jones can eat, their defense is still pretty all right. Zach Wilson had some flares last week. I saw him had a nice run. Maybe he can, try, but Tom Brady going into the Jets, I feel like this is his. He's just gonna pop off this game. I don't see where the Jets are really gonna score, even though that defense is banged up a little bit. But I just think that the Jets are finally playing a team that's actually good and is gonna make some noise down the road. So I don't mind laying 13 here, even on the road, just because Tom Brady. We've seen what Tom Brady's done to the Jets, to all AFC East opponents. I don't see anything different here, even without his weapons. Antonio Brown, but to eat. I saw his stats that he has some incentives to play for, passing yards, touchdowns, and all that. So I'm sure Brady knows about that. I'm sure they both know about that and talked about it. So I expect a big game out of him. So let's see what happens. But give me the Bucks. I'm just gonna double dip on them. Just get it, Teeny.
Yeah, I feel you. I like the Jets. They're kind of, they don't have talent, but they play hard. Feel me? But I don't think that's enough this week for them. I'm gonna go with the Bucks too. I see this as another a tune-up game for the Bucks. They're getting ready for playoffs. They're gonna, they're not going to rest their starters. They're not going to take off the foot off the pedal. They're going to keep trying to, execute their plays and stuff like that. They'll be putting up points. I expect another 30, 40 points out of them. So I'm
Yeah.
double dip on the Bucks too.
All right, nice. B Daddy. You
Um,
disagree?
no, I think we're gonna start it out with a guarantee over here because you bring a really good point about the incentives for Antonio Brown. I would look at all his player props and probably, one, if not most of them might hit. Just because, with the injuries and everything, that's going to be the go-to guy. Jets aren't playing for anything, 4-11. If anything, they should be playing for draft positioning. I mean, losing's not the issue here. It's by how much, I guess. So, I mean, it depends if they want to play with pride or whatnot. But I don't know. It's Tom Brady. I expect him to step on their necks. So I'm going to double dip on the Bucks as well.
All right, there you have it, folks. Got our first Step Bros guarantee with the first pick of the day. Damn,
Step Bro.
Step Bro.
And moving on to the next pick, we got the LA Rams going into Baltimore as 5-point favorites. Team, who you got?
Damn. I don't know. I think Lamar Jackson's still gonna miss this game. I think he practiced once and then didn't practice again. Ravens, they're fighting. They're trying to sneak into these playoffs. It's gonna be a tough game, but I'm gonna go with the Rams. Double dip on the Rams here. I think they just have too much firepower. I don't love that pick. I don't love it, but I'm gonna just go with the Rams.
All right, Jake, who you got?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see the Ravens in the playoffs, just because they started out so hot and then injuries and COVID and whatnot. I feel like, I think it's still up in the air for Lamar. Even with that, he's missed so much time. I don't know if they can pull this one through. So I will go for the split. I will take Rams to win this game, but Ravens will, fight to the very end. So I think it'll be a close game.
Yeah, I agree with Vic there. This line was like 3 points earlier on this week. Just because with the doubtfulness of Lamar, it's probably back up. They're probably leaning towards not playing him, I feel like, at this point. But yeah, if anything, the line's just showing that he's probably not going to play. So I don't know if Huntley cleared protocol, but if he plays, I mean, it's still not going to be like a game that the Rams run away with, which they should ideally, but you never know what Stafford you're going to get, man. He threw 3 picks last week, cost me my fantasy playoffs. All he needed to do was not throw a pick or something and just win, But it's okay. 6 points, Matthew Stafford, your final fantasy playoffs. Great, awesome. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's probably gonna have a good game. The Ravens secondary is iffy at best. They're missing Humphreys has been such a big part of their secondary. It's crazy how much of a difference that just one player can make for your whole team. They're not the same. They're definitely not the same defense. If you guys recall, I told you guys to take that over last week in the Bengals Ravens game. Hammered that. They pushed the over in the first half. And that was with the original line. The line had moved down after the news that that their third string quarterback was starting. But I feel the same thing here. I think that both teams are going to score. I don't love the over as much as I did last week. To make that tell you guys to get it right away. But I definitely like that one. But I don't know. I want to take the split here, but now just thinking about it, I'm gonna take the Rams. I think the Rams. I'm a Rams believer. I'm gonna take Rams double dip. Ravens, I could definitely see them covering because they cover every game. But I don't know. Rams need to just try to just get away from the pack, man. Matthew Stafford, play freaking good, bro. Just play consistent. You're not consistent at all. He's having like a good game, bad game, good game, bad game type of thing. Like, bro, just figure it out. Lock up that 2 seed. And maybe they still get the 1 seed if the Packers lose out the last 2 games. But give me the Rams. Double dip on that.
What was the
All
spread
right.
again? What is the spread?
5.
It is currently 5 minus 5.
Okay,
Rams.
yeah. It opened around 3.5. So
Yeah. So keep it going. We got another really good game. Both division leaders right now. I think the Chiefs clinched, but the Bengals can clinch with this win. We got the Kansas City Chiefs going into Cincinnati as 4-point favorites. Vic, good luck.
Just trying to find it real quick. We said Bengals.
Yeah, -4 currently.
Damn. This is tough because I've been struggling all year with both these teams because every time I don't pick the Bengals, they do it, and the Chiefs have the same problem. So this is awful. I hate that I'm starting with this one. Damn. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the hot team. I'm just gonna go with the hot team being the Chiefs. The team that's trying to make it a point to cover the spread. I feel. I think they hear that Chiefs are not good against the spread or whatever. So I'm gonna double dip on the Chiefs. Just put them away, right? Don't get the Bengals a lower seed. You don't want to necessarily face them in the playoffs. I'm double dipping on the Chiefs.
All right, sounds good. You guys know I'm high on the Chiefs, man. I've been on their little run that they've been having. Been on them, like every week for the last 6 weeks or whatever. But I was trying to find a red ball. I was trying to find like a red ball to just put on my nose. Put it right here because you know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna put my clown gear on one more goddamn time, and I'm gonna go with the Bengals. Bengals win this game outright. Bengals at home. I don't want to get too high off last week. I know Joe Burrows was motivated. He's always plays good against the Ravens. They were talking crap about him, saying that he's not like. Why would I ever make a game plan on Joe Burrows? He's Joe Burrows, so he had to throw 500 yards to shut him up. So that makes sense. But both teams are gonna go up and down the field. They're gonna play well. It's gonna be a shootout. Definitely for sure shootout. The only thing that's holding me back is that there's always going to be a regression to the mean for every team, and you're not as good as the best game you played, and you're not as worse as the worst game you've played. So you can't get too high on the Bengals because obviously we know you can't get too high on the Bengals, but Chiefs, they already clinched the number 1 seed basically. Not the number 1 seed overall, but they clinched their division. So they clinched the playoffs. They can, I don't see there not being motivation. There's been motivation on both sides, obviously, but I just think that Bengals, they just have that little extra play right now. They have a little extra magic on offense that the Chiefs don't. I don't know what it is with the Chiefs offense, but obviously they went off last week, but they're just not the same. They're not the same offense that I've seen. They've been relying on their defense more than their offense. Usually they don't even care who they put on defense. They'll just go and score 60 points and they're going to win because they're going to score more than the other team. But Bengals, I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. I think T. Higgins, freaking beast, freaking awesome. I love it. I've been big on that guy since he came in the league. I think Jamar Chase is going to have a great week this week. I think he's going to finally, get some TDs, some yards, 100 yards at least. Yeah, give me the Bengals, man. Let's go Bengals.
I feel you. I was tempted to go with the home underdog here. I was tempted, but then I kind of started thinking about last week Chiefs game, and they did all that without Travis Kelce. And I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill barely touched the ball. they were scoring with secondary and tertiary guys, Pringle and this dude and that dude. Travis Kelce's coming back. Tyreek Hill can pop off anytime. The run game's coming along. Hilaire had I think it was this game, he had a monster run out where he like trucked some dude. And I was like, I've never seen you do that before. What? Yep. It was insane. Man. So I'm gonna go with the split. I think the Bengals, they'll let you down at some point. And it could possibly be this weekend. So I'm gonna go with the split. Chiefs gonna win this game, but they're gonna win by 3.
All right. So I'm gonna be lone wolf in the Bengals whole thing. Teeny got the Bengals spread though. So all right, let's get it. Hopefully I don't regret bringing out the red nose. So let's see what happens. Keep it going. We got the next game, the Atlanta Falcons going into Buffalo to verse the Bills. Bills are currently 14-point favorites.
Sheesh.
Man, I saw this game and I instantly thought of the score 31-17. That's what I thought of. And that falls exactly 14 points. So I don't think they could have made this line any better. It just makes so much sense. 14 points just makes sense. Sheesh. I don't like this game at all. I don't like this number. 2 touchdowns, even though it's the Falcons. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot of points. It's 44-point over under. They're basically saying that the Falcons are going to score 17 points and the Bills are going to score 31 points. That's basically what you're saying. And you're going to go at the over, barely cover it. It is what it is. But I don't know. I just can't. I don't want to pick this. I don't want to pick. Can't pass. I'm gonna take the Bills to win. Definitely, but man, it's gross. Give me the Falcons to cover 14 points. Let's get it.
Yeah, I feel you. 14 points. That's a lot. I can never ever like confidently go in and bet 14 points. That's crazy. Yeah. The Bills are definitely going to win this game. Definitely. They obviously need to have it. They need to, lock up the AFC East for sure. Mm-hmm. I think we can all agree on that. 14 points. Can I get Bills first half? 14 points. Why not? Bills cover 14 points. Go ahead. Win by 17. Let's get it.
Right. You need double dipping on the Bills. You got me.
This one is tough because you don't know what you're gonna get with the Falcons. All they want to do is just spoil it. You know what I mean? Whether it's by being good or being bad. Because when you want them to be bad, they want to be good. I don't know. I think Buffalo is gonna want to just try to rout them. Just get the confidence of win by a lot, so you can go in to next week and into the playoffs feeling really good about yourselves. So I'm going to go double dip with the Bills to cover the 14, like Teeny said, by 17, if not more.
Okay, sounds good. Lone Wolf on the Falcons spread. Keep it going. We got another divisional game. Got to the both lowly teams, the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington football team. Team, you got?
Coming into this week, I was gonna say don't automatically pick the Eagles, even though it looks like they're superior in every way against this Washington team. But Antonio Gibson is probably gonna miss this game. I think a couple other people popped up on their COVID list recently. It's really not looking good for Washington. Eagles must-win game. You got to win this game. Get into the playoffs. Got to have it. There's Jalen Hurts. Just don't fumble. Don't take sacks. Throw the ball away. Do something. That's it. Just don't take bad sacks. Don't throw terrible passes you should have been throwing. It's a bad decision. That's it. Take care of the football. Hand that baby off, baby. And let's get to the playoffs. Give me the Eagles double dip.
All right. Me daddy.
I'm also gonna double dip. Wait, is it 3 or 3.5?
4.5.
4.5. Yikes! It was 3.5 that I had. 4.5. Ooh, I don't love that. Shucks. I just feel like it's such a stupid number. Yeah, I'm still gonna double dip on the Eagles. Like, I feel like the Eagles can just be so explosive. You know what they did to the Giants last week. Like, you should be doing that to all the mid and below teams. I don't understand why they're not more consistent with that. But I would hope that, obviously this is playoff implications, so you got to get this win. So they're definitely gonna get the win. 4.5 is a weird number. So, just win by a touchdown, I hope. So I'm a double dip on the Eagles. I've never been high on Washington, even though, there was a span in time when they were like, surprising everyone. But I think that magic has fizzled out ever since Dallas. So I'm going to go with the Eagles double dip.
All right. Sounds good. I like this game. I like the Washington team in this game the whole week. I just saw Antonio Gibson, obviously. Probably is not going to play COVID protocol. He has a chance to come back, but probably not. And then I saw some news that they were gonna, keep switching out Heineke and Josh Allen. Like, why are you doing that? They're gonna play 2 quarterback system. Okay, why are you doing that? And then also I saw Miles Sanders probably not going to play on the Eagles side. You still got, I think, what's his name? Howard's probably not playing either. So you got a lot of Boston Scott coming in. He has his moments. I kind of like him out of all 3 of those running backs. Kind of like him the most. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough because why is the spread still only 4? Why is it only 4.5? Even with Antonio Gibson not potentially playing. Clearly the market's not reacting to the Cowboys absolutely destroying them last week. Because if they were, then the Eagles would at least be a touchdown favorite. I guess you get 3 points where you're at home. So that's 7 point. That's technically a 7-point spread right here. And then you got Antonio Gibson not playing and it's still 7 points. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I'm gonna take the Washington football team to cover this game. I think they'll somehow keep it close. Ron Rivera always figures out a way to keep games close. There's a lot of
stuff last week.
Stuff last week. I mean, you got to toss that game out, man. That game was that's just like an anomaly that you don't even think about. It just sometimes that happens, and you just gotta.
That does happen. That does happen. Actually, there are games where that happens. Actually, that is a good point. Everybody should note that does happen sometimes.
And you gotta just toss that out. That shit don't matter. That game didn't count. It counted against the score, but you shouldn't count that against future handicapping of these games. So I'm gonna take the Redskins. I mean, oh God, I said the Washington, and I said the Washington football team to cover this game. 4.5 points at home. Eagles win by 4, 21-17.
You got Eagles by 4?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Get 2 safeties?
21-17.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense too.
All right. I'm gonna lone wolf the Washington football team's money line. I mean, sorry, the spread. Right. I want to take the money line too because I feel like the Eagles are just gonna choke here because they always do.
They're gonna finish 9-7, maybe.
Let's hope not, and for Teeny's sake, because he'll be very sad. Keep it going. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars going into Gillette Stadium, where they are currently 16-point underdogs.
Jacksonville.
16?
Yeah, they're currently 16.
Oh my!
I know they were like 14 earlier in the week, but now they're 16.
Yikes!
I think that's V-Daddy.
Oh shoot! Double dip on the Patriots, man. If it's 16, there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. I would bet that. I would bet the 16 points. There's no reason for Jacksonville to show up to this game. Half the players might stay home, bro. There's no reason. Why make that trip? You know what I mean? Why? Why are you even coming? There's no point. Just throw in the towel. Just say we concede. Do whatever. You try to offer a friendly quid. See if they accept.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Double dip on the pads. Double dip on the
Mick's
pads.
taking the pads. Mick's taking the pads.
He?
The over-under in this game is set at 41.5. And the Patriots are getting more than 1/3 of the points here. They are spotting the Jacksonville Jaguars 1/3 of the points. So what this is saying is that the Jacksonville Jaguars are never going to score a touchdown. They'll probably get a couple field goals. That's about it. That is what this line indicates. So and that's exactly how I see this game going too. I see the Jacksonville Jaguars kicking field goals. The only problem I have with laying the 16 points is that Patriots are going to run the ball. They're going to run it. Jaguars are going to run it because who are they going to pass it to? This game is going to be very fast-paced, probably be done in like 2.5 hours just because they're going to be running the ball long. There's no penalties. Patriots don't want to be in this game. Jaguars don't want to be in this game. But obviously they have to play. It's just going to be an ugly game. It's going to be one of those games where you don't see any red zone scores, anybody's on the red zone. Besides Patriots, if there's, they get some big run out or something. I initially thought the Patriots are going to win this game by 17. So before even looking at these lines, I usually like to do that, see exactly how much I think they're going to win by, and I had the Patriots winning by 17. So just the fact that the line moved from 13 to 16, 14 to 16, whatever it is, just, proved my point even more. But I hate doing double digits, and this is almost 3 touchdowns. You're literally spotting a team almost 3 scores basically. But I'm still going to take the Pats because the Pats are going to kill them. The Pats are going to win by 17. Look it.
I feel you. When I saw the spread, I was like, damn, that's a lot of points. And then I really started to think about it. And I was like, yo, Jacksonville is not going to score. Not only would the Pats cover the spread, the Jacksonville Jaguars are getting shut out. Goose egg. They're not putting up a point, bro. I see nothing but 3 and outs all day. I think James Robinson's hurt. I have no idea who the receivers are. Yeah, I do. That's a lie. But they don't do anything. They don't do anything. Trevor Lawrence has been awful. They're going to try. They're going to show up. They're going to try for like a quarter. And then once they realize they can't hang, they're going to fold like a lawn chair. So give me the Pats, 16.
All right, sounds good. So we all in agreement here. That's another Step Bros guarantee. Damn Step Bros. 16 points is so many points, man. That's crazy.
Bro, but they're gonna get it, man. They're gonna get it.
Yeah. Let's keep it going. We got a good game here. We got the Miami Dolphins, 3.5 point underdogs going into Tennessee. That's me. Sheesh. Damn. It's a tough game right here. The over-under set at 39.5. That's back-to-back weeks where the Dolphins team game totals are under 40. That just shows you a lot about this Dolphins team where, they're not expected to put up points and their defenses, can show up. So, and the Titans, they're not the same team. They're like kind of a shell of themselves at the moment. I'm hoping that, I haven't heard anything, but hoping Derrick Henry could potentially come back for playoffs. He's a beast. He could make it happen. If anyone's going to make it happen, it's him. AJ Brown, amazing game last week. Balled out. He was quiet for like first like 12 minutes of the game, and then after that, the dude just erupted, caught every single ball went to him, and he caught it. Get that nice touchdown catch as well. Ryan Tannehill, man, I don't know. I love that guy, man. He somehow he just knows how to manage games. He just makes it happen, makes things happen. Dolphins, they haven't played anyone. I was looking at their quarterbacks that they've played against. The only good quarterback they played against in the last 7 games where they won every single game was Lamar Jackson. And that was coming off a game where they just played that the 4 days before, went to overtime against the Colts, and then they got Lamar Jackson on a Thursday night. Okay, cool. Congratulations. You're expected to win that game. You won it. Good for you. And then who they played? They played Ian Book, what's his name last week?
Ian
They
Book.
played Mills. They played the Jets. They played the Giants. Who is this team played that is notable? Like, they haven't played a starting quarterback. They haven't played a real legitimate starting quarterback in their winning streaks. So how are you telling me that they're going into Tennessee where the Titans are finally starting to play better? Mike Vrabel is coaching out of his mind. He's not getting enough props that he deserves to get that defense going and everything. But 3.5 points is a lot. But I don't know. I just think Titans are going to just dominate this game. I don't see the Dolphins doing anything in this game. Dolphins are not good. You guys are so confused thinking that Dolphins are good. They're not good. They only won these games because they're playing. Look at their last 7 games. They haven't played anybody. They haven't played anybody. The Dolphins are going to get destroyed, bro. The Dolphins are going to get destroyed. Give me the Titans, double dip. Please look at that. Look at who they played, man, and tell me that they played a real team.
Man, hearing that spiel, man, I feel like suiting up for the Dolphins just to, get this done.
It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna win.
Man, I like the Dolphins. They're a nice little team,
Wow.
It's good to see some competition in the AFC East,
Tua sucks.
I think Tua's solid. I like Waddle. They got a little solid team, and I love B-Flow, my guy. But I think I have to go with the Titans this week. Man, AJ Brown looked too good. I didn't expect him to come back and dominate that fast, But Julio and AJ Brown, their running backs are pretty solid too. The stat sheet doesn't look that great, but they had some big runs get called back. So there's some talent there, even without Henry. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Titans. I so badly want to split because I think the Dolphins are gonna find a way, but I'm gonna just double dip on the Titans.
All right, sounds good, Vic. You disagree or agree?
This is hard. I mean, I honestly am not big on either of these teams just because losing Derrick Henry is like such a big deal. I think, the Titans had squeezed it out last week against the 49ers, which is impressive, so that's like really swaying my pick here. Dolphins have been hot, and like you said, they haven't really played anyone. So it's just tough, man. It really just depends on what happens on the defensive end of the ball, It's like I don't think either offense is like that explosive. It's just, will the Dolphins get that turnover and score like they did against the Saints and just really pull away that way? Because offensively they didn't do it. It was all defense. So I really think it comes down to who plays better defense in this game. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go with the Titans double dip because they're home, and and to win 8 straight, that's like, it's got to end at some point. 9 straight. What are they going to? They're not a historic team like that, bro. 7 straight, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? That's gotta fizzle out at some point. And the Titans at home. If it was Dolphins at home, this would be a different story. But give me double dip with the Titans.
All right, that's another Step Bros guarantee.
Damn Step Bros.
Let's keep it going. We got the Las Vegas Raiders going into Indianapolis as 7-point underdogs. Teeny.
Bet. So judging by this line, I think the line is saying that Carson Wentz will play.
Yeah.
He popped up on the COVID list. And if Carson Wentz plays, no question, they're winning by at least 10 for sure. I don't like the Raiders at all. Nothing about that team. I don't like them at all. I think, sometimes they have like a decent game, and then other weeks they look like a bottom 5 team. So I'm thinking this is one of those games where they look like straight trash. Colts, Jonathan Taylor for MVP, if not Cooper Kupp. Passing game. A-Rod. It's not a bad pick either. Running game, passing game, I think they can move the ball at will, especially against the Raiders. Give me the Colts.
All right. Teeny double dipping on Colts. Vic, you disagree?
Well, I mean, Wentz is still up in the air. Like, it says may have a chance, and then he's listed as out. So that's the thing that got me a little concerned. I mean, it's really hard to pick on that. I know the Colts are going to win this game. The Raiders are way worse than their record indicates. Sitting at 8-7, that doesn't make sense to me. I feel like they lose a lot more than they win. Tough, man. It's tough. I will also double tip on the Colts.
All right. Yeah, I don't like either of these teams. I'll be honest with you guys. I hate the Colts. I just hate them from the early days when Peyton Manning was on there. Just because Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all that. But yeah. Anyways, but I also hate the Raiders more than I hate the Colts. The Raiders are a terrible team. They are awful. I don't know. Like Vic said, I don't know how they won that many games. A lot of their games that they've won are like, especially that first game of the year against the Ravens. That was a complete fluke. That should not have been a win. But yeah, 7 points is a lot. Carson Wentz, this is trending towards Carson Wentz playing. But again, it's Carson Wentz. So who are we actually like talking about here? Who is this Carson Wentz guy? We should just be talking about Jonathan Taylor. He is the whole team. He should be playing quarterback, playing running back. He can just do Wildcat if he wants. But yeah, I don't like the Raiders at all. I don't think they're a good team. I don't think Waller's still playing. Hunter Renfro. He's balling out. Good for him. I love to see it. Love to see little guys make some noise. Derek Carr. Derek Carr? Who knows the guy's name? D Carr, freaking guy wears freaking eyeshadow. Nah, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Give me the Colts just in spite of the Raiders. But I think the better bet here would be to take the +7 just because we don't know the status of Carson Wentz because apparently that is a deciding factor in this game. But let me double tip on the Colts, but I don't like it at all.
That's a guarantee.
Damn,
Steph, bro.
That's an ugly ass guarantee. I don't agree with that. Don't take this one with the grain of salt. Keep going. Next game we got one of the worst games on the board. The New York Giants at the Chicago Bears, where the Bears are 5-point favorites at home. That's not bad. I think that's big.
The Bears. Double dip on the Bears. This is gonna be Justin Field playing. Is he playing?
I think they said they're starting Andy Dalton.
Okay, even better. Let's go Red Rocket. Go ahead and show out, bro. This is the moment all year you've been waiting for. just show you're formidable. Do something, bro. You got the Giants. Probably. Oh my God, Glennon is playing, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, give me the Bears. Double dip on the Bears. Defensively, they'll hold it down. Andy, you just gotta score like once, really. You know what I mean? Just keep it. You got this, bro. 5 points, 5.5. You got it. Come on. Give me Bears good. Double dip.
Sounds good. I could have sworn this line was at like 7, wasn't it?
I had 5.5. I had 5.5.
Open at 5.5. All right. I don't know, man. I don't like this game either. I hate this game. I think the best play in this game is the under. Even though it's 37, take the under. Looking at a 17-10 game right here. If that. Bears won last week. Complete fluke. They started Nick Foles. They should have started Nick Foles this game. Probably would have done better. Nick Foles, man, what a guy. What a freaking guy, bro. He just comes and wins, bro. He just comes, he's like, yo, I feel like playing this week. I'm gonna win, and he just wins. Like They shouldn't have won that game, but they did. Whatever. I had the money line on the Bears and the spread, by the way, last week, guys. But yeah. Anyways, 5 points here. Mike Glennon versus Andy Dalton. Both defenses are pretty similar, actually, to be honest. Giants' defense is probably the best part of their team. I can see them picking Andy Dalton off for sure. Maybe returning it for a pick six. I like that. I like the 5 points here. Definitely gonna take the 5 points with the Giants. Definitely not gonna touch this game with my own money, but I'll take the Giants +5. But give me the Bears to win this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Super ugly game. I don't know why they don't start Nick Foles this week, bro. Ride the hot hand at least.
They
Sheesh.
don't want to win, man.
Andy Dalton, my God. There was a time I believed in Andy Dalton. He had like a really good season, and then he got hurt, and then AJ McCarron came, and the Bengals lost in the playoffs. Good times. I believed in Andy Dalton for that moment. But since that moment, he's been absolute trash. But the Giants are even more trash. That was an ugly game last week. Oh, man. Well, I have to. I'm going to go Bears double dip. I think we're looking at a huge David Montgomery game. Ground game.
Okay.
It's going to be a short game. I like the under as well.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll get a couple TDs, I guess. 17-3. 17-3.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, probably not. After last week, they couldn't score on that team, on the Eagles, bro. They can't score on the Bears. Bears definitely have a better defense. So I think that's not a guarantee because I took the Giants spread. So let's keep it going. We got the Houston Texans going into San Fran, where the 49ers are currently -12 on the spread. That's me. Jimmy G's not playing. It's gonna be a what's his name? Trey Lance game. Ooh. I think Trey Lance is just gonna. I don't know. The Houston Texans, man, they just beat the Chargers last week. Absolutely destroyed them. They were 13-point underdogs. Pretty much the same line here that they had against the Chargers. And I trust Justin Herbert more than I trust Trey Lance. So I don't even know, man. I know the Chargers had a lot of their offensive weapons on COVID protocols. Eckler wasn't playing. Mike Williams wasn't there. I think what's his name? Keenan Allen was kind of hurt or whatever. I don't know. He didn't really make. Obviously, their whole team just stunk last week. Texans, man, they're just a random team that just shows up. They didn't have Cooks either last week, and then they still won. Like what the heck happened in that game? I feel bad for anybody that took that spread straight up as an actual pick. God damn, man, I feel for you on that one because that just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, -12, Trey Lance, maybe he can make something happen potentially with his. I don't really see him making anything happen with his arm. Maybe he can get some solid runs. Jeff Wilson, I think what's his name's back. Their other running back, Elijah Mitchell. I think he's playing this week. Definitely going to be a lower scoring game. I feel like. Mills, he's been putting up numbers, so let's see what he does. But I don't see it this game. I think the 49ers defense is way better than the Chargers. I don't see them trying to keep it close. I can see the 49ers beating them by 14. So I'm going to take the 49ers, take this huge spread. Jeez. And hopefully they don't do what the Chargers did last week. So give me 49ers.
I'm gonna take the Texans spread for sure. I'm definitely not a believer in Trey Lance. He showed up earlier this year, and they were running this run first, a lot of quarterback runs, heavy offense. It was weird. I'm like, let him throw the ball. Isn't that what y'all drafted him for? No, okay. It was weird. So I don't know if they bring out any game plan similar to that. I don't see it. So I'm definitely going with the Texans on the spread. Texans, I don't know. They got me believing. Davis Mills was a 3rd-round pick. He's playing better than what? Every rookie besides one. So don't sleep on Davis Mills, bro. Mills versus Trey Lance. Give me Davis Mills, baby. Double dipping on the Texan.
Oh, shoot. All right. Damn. I didn't see that double dip, but all right.
Talk myself into it.
Talk myself. It's like Davis Mills. All right, double dip Davis.
Yeah, you might want to talk yourself back out of it, bro. You're crazy. Prisoner in the moment, man. I don't know what the hell. Texans were home last week, right?
Probably.
Yeah, no, I think so. So that definitely had something to do with it, bro. I was agreeing with you up until the end there. I will also do the split just because there's a lot of points and Texans are playing with a different type of confidence and they're playing a Trey Lance team. If it was Jimmy G, I would have probably double dipped on the 49ers, but I think the offense might be a little bit stagnant now with having Lance back there. So I think that helps in Texans' favor to try to keep it, relatively close or at least keep it within the lines. So I'm a I'm a split Texans spread and 49ers still win this game.
All right, sounds good.
The 49ers are 8-7, right? And they need this to be 9-7 and have a shot at the playoffs.
It's all right.
Hey, he said what he said, baby.
That's not what I said.
He's on that Davis Mills train, baby. They're
that
plus
long
475. They're plus 475 on the money line right now, TV. So make it happen, baby. Let's keep it going.
At one point.
We keep it going. We got the Denver Broncos going into the aforementioned Chargers, where the Chargers are 7.5-point favorites at home. T.
Damn, that little half point there. That's how they get you, bro. That's how they get you. I don't love it. Broncos. I think I've wanted to believe in what's his name? Drew Lock. Oh. You couldn't beat the Raiders, bro. The Raiders. The Raiders. Come on, man. I'm gonna go ahead and double dip on the Chargers here. Drew Lock, bro. Come on, bro. Even if Teddy starts, I don't know if he's out of concussion protocol or anything. Even if he was there, I still like Chargers 7.5. Go ahead.
All right, me daddy.
Teddy Bridgewater should not play. He should just call it a year.
Retire.
Real.
I don't know about retire. He's a young dude. I think
took a lot of injuries, bro.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, there's money on the table always. You know what I mean? You're not just gonna walk away from that. If somebody's gonna pay you for backup, that's what you should do. You should be a backup. Lock, I don't know how he plays. I was saying this last week, and I don't remember what I definitively said, but I feel like I was right about whatever I said. I definitely didn't take the Broncos last week because of Drew Lock. And I will do that same thing here. I will not take the Broncos because Drew Lock is just a dude with an arm, man. Just a dude with an arm. There's nothing else there. There's zero substance there. I don't think he can read defenses. I don't think he actually knows what the plays are being called. I feel like it just gets dialed in, and then he just calls it, and then he just looks, and he's like, "Oh, that dude looks open," and then proceeds to throw the pick. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even know what the routes are. I'm dead ass too. I just don't feel like this man knows what is happening. He's like Brett Favre on steroids. Chargers double dip. Never Drew Lock. That's never the answer. If they win, I mean, it worked out. That man's playing Madden out there. Okay. Give me double dip on the Chargers. God bless you, Drew Lock.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one short. I'm just gonna go with the Chargers as well. I hate the Broncos. I hate Teddy B. I hate Drew Lock. They all suck. They're all terrible players. I don't know how they both have a job in the NFL, but good for them. What's his name? Colin Kaepernick probably do better than both of them. But anyways, give me Chargers. Just keep it going. I think that's a Step Bros guarantee.
Damn, Step Bros.
All right, we're going. We got a very good game. I'm looking forward to this one. We got the Arizona Cardinals going into Jerry's house, where the Cowboys are 6.5-point favorites. Pick.
Wow, I always get the hard ones. 6.5. I don't know, man. What's confusing to me is like, people are saying the DeAndre Hopkins thing was that big of a deal, and it really is looking like that. And then what Dallas did last week, they're home. I feel like because of last week, people are going to be riding high on the Dallas Cowboys 6.5. So therefore, I will take this. I don't know if I want to take the split. I think I might want to double dip on the Cardinals. This is the last time I'm going to do it. I'm a double dip on the Cardinals. I'm a double dip on the Cardinals. I'm more confident in them covering the spread, them to actually pull out this win. I'm not loving that so much, but I'm gonna take the risk, and I'm gonna double dip on the Cardinals. I know that the spread is something that's gonna hurt a lot of people in their picks and parlays. It's just a perfect setup. It really is. I think it's a trap. Yeah. So Cardinals double dip.
Damn, I thought I was gonna pull a sneaky one here. I agree completely, 100%. A double dip on the Cardinals. People are gonna be high on the Cowboys. Like I said, these games happen. You gotta cancel that out.
They don't always happen, Teeny. They just happen sometimes.
It never happened. It's like that game last week never happened. Cowboys were on a bye week.
Good job. Never happened, Teeny. Never happened.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. But the thing that I do like about the Cowboys though is that Zeke basically had an off week last week. He had basically a bye week. He needed that rest, that extra rest. He's been a little banged up. I think Zeke hasn't played up to his potential this year. Cowboys definitely need him as much as they, have a very potent passing offense, which I think they will, they'll put up points. They're going to put up points. Both teams are going to put up points. Definitely like this over as well, even if it's at 52. Definitely up and down battle. The only thing that I'm cautious about the Cardinals, though, is that I feel like teams are starting to figure out Kyler Murray's weakness. His weakness is that he's short. He is. He really, seriously. He's too short. He's way too short in the pocket, man. He can't see over people. So if you bring a rush, the man can't see. It's just how it is. That's how it is. And then he just starts throwing the ball everywhere. That becomes inaccurate passes. He can't see his, obviously missing Hopkins. You'd think it wasn't going to be a big deal, but it clearly is because teams are literally rushing multiple people and then they're just playing man coverage. And the point of man coverage in the NFL specifically is it's amazing. That's what you want. As a quarterback, you want man coverage. But you also need that time in the pocket for your receiver to make that extra move and get open. And you also need to see over this line to pass the ball. And there's no knock on him. The guy's a crazy athlete. Crazy athlete's not his fault. He's short. It is what it is. He's still making way more money than me. So I can't really knock him on that. Clearly he did something right. But that's his problem right now. They're starting to realize that that's how you need to beat Kyler Murray. You need to limit him. He last week he just had that really long run, which kind of helped him out, with his stat line too. It's just he hasn't been able to figure that out. But I think this is the game, man. And also last week, Matt Prater, also, bro, you hit 2 field goals. I win my fantasy league. Man, nope. Matt Prater, bro, the GOAT, the guy who had the longest field goal kick record at one point, did it twice, beat his own record. He decided to miss 1 extra point and the 2 extra point and 1 extra point and 2 field goals. Bro, you can't make this shit up. It's just crazy. I hate fantasy football sometimes. I was freaking popping off all year and then I lose because of this bullshit. But anyways, it is what it is. On to next year. But yeah, let's keep it going. But yeah, Kyler Murray, I look for him to have a good game. I think the Cowboys are really good. They're actually really good at man-to-man coverage. I don't know, because they have like superstars back there, man. They have a really solid team. I really like the Cowboys this year, but I think if they were gonna lose a game, this would be the game. Definitely loving that Cardinals plus 6.5. It looks like a very, very trappy line. So let's go Cardinals double dip it.
I don't love the Cardinals after what I saw last week. I think their flaw is right now is Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think he's a great play caller. When you got a guy like Kyler Murray as your quarterback, I feel like they should never ever be in 3rd and 10. I mean, like first down, you run read option. Like, if you hand it to the back, that's at least 3 yards. If Kyler keeps it, that's at least 5, 10. Like you should never ever be in 3rd and 10 with this guy as your quarterback. Yet somehow, some way, this guy struggles to get this offense going. Somehow, I don't know. And you got some talent out there still without Nuke. Although some of those guys are past their prime, AJ Green, Zach Ertz. But they're reliable. Get you 7-yard hitch routes, get you a little one-on-one. They could beat one-on-one coverage. I don't love the Cardinals, man. The Cowboys, they look good. Hate to say it. They look really good. Dak look really good. Heard me talking trash. And he said, look, here's what I'm about to do. What's his name? Chris Collinsworth was gushing over this guy's footwork and how he's improved it this year. And I think he was making sense. And his accuracy is amazing. Amazing accuracy. Just all game. He was on. So I'm gonna double dip with the Cowboys here. I don't like the Cardinals until they show me something. I can't back the Cardinals. Give me the Cowboys. Double dip.
Sounds good.
The way that you were talking about the Cowboys is the way that I hope that the rest of America is thinking about the Cowboys, and that's why I really, really, really like the Cardinal spread.
All right, keep it going. Next game, we got the Carolina Panthers, who are 6-point underdogs going into New Orleans. Who's that? Hasvik? No, that's me.
No,
That's me. Yikes. Do we have any clarity on who's starting at quarterback for Saints?
I don't think it's Ian.
Oh, for Saints, I have no clue.
All right, give me the Saints double dip. Cam Newton, bro, you should have just stayed retired, brother. I'm sorry. You should have just left, bro. You're not it.
Sam Darnold starting, if that helps.
Oh, Sam Darnold, you're still not it. You're not it. You're just not it. Yeah. Saints defense locks them down. Panthers probably don't even score a touchdown. They probably score a couple field goals. Get lucky. Saints probably don't score either. They probably get a couple field goals. The over-under is 37.5. Yeah, there ain't no points going to be scored in this game. Give me the Saints minus 6.5 in money line.
Don't ask me how, but I'm going Panthers double dip. Sam Darnold. I want to believe there's a good quarterback in there somewhere. He was there in the first 2 weeks when Christian McCaffrey was playing. Yeah, let's try to channel that again. It's in there. You can throw some accurate passes. You got 2 receivers that are pretty solid. Make it happen, baby. Not asking for a lot. Like 14, 17 points is all you need here. Go make it happen. Double dip on the Panthers.
All right. B-Daddy, who you got?
That's bold, bro. That's back to back. Not back to back, but you did pick Texans too, right?
Yep.
Oh my God. You're just giving us a chance to catch up.
Big trust.
I'm gonna double dip on the Saints too. That Saints defense is really good. If they still had Jameis, I think they would be a deep playoff threat. Jameis is But without the offense, obviously that defense is top 3. I think. They always just play so tough. So I'm gonna double dip on the Saints.
All right, sounds good. Teeny Lone Wolfen. The Panthers +6 and the money line. Keep it going. A couple games left. We got the Detroit Lions going into Seattle, where Seattle is 7.5-point favorite.
That's me. Man. Oh my God, that's ugly. I'm gonna just go with the Seahawks. I don't love it. I'm gonna chalk up last week to the snow and all that stuff. Man, the Lions. Yeah, I don't like picking against the Lions. Oh man, but I'm gonna just go with the Seahawks here. Do something. Do something. DK, Russ, Lockett, do something. Seahawks double dip.
All right, like we got
What was the spread?
7.5.
7.5. Yikes! That half, man. That half. Who's the quarterback? Is it that random person again?
Yeah.
Or is it Goff?
Boyle, I think.
Boyle. Yikes. I hate this pick. Give me Seahawks at home double dip. They obviously aren't playing for anything, but just play good. Play for pride. Don't lose the Lions. That's a embarrassment in itself. You don't want to be one of those teams that lost the Lions this year. Double dip on the Seahawks at home.
All right. I'm gonna take the Lions spread 7.5. And then give me the Seahawks to win though. But I can see the Lions just winning the whole thing because Seahawks are done, man. They're mentally checked out. Russ Wilson does not want to be in Seattle. He probably will not be in Seattle next year, unless they hand him the absolute bag, which they probably will try to. But yeah, give me the Lions split, Lions spread and Seahawks money line. All right. Keep it going. We got Sunday Night Football. We got a really good game here. Got the Minnesota Vikings against the Green Bay Packers. Oh, maybe it's not a good game. There's some injury updates. Green Bay Packers are now currently minus 13.5 favorites at home. Vic.
Yeah. Cousins not playing, right?
Nope.
I don't think so.
13.5. That's wild.
Yep.
Who's the backup?
I'm about to go check actually.
Damn, makes you really wish you got the 6.5 when you should have,
I know, right?
Sean Mannion.
What? Who knows? Yo, Packers.
Thielen's on IR officially.
Yeah, double dip the Packers. The Vikings are just gonna chalk it up. It's over now. 7-8. I don't think they have much of a chance at this point, especially Cousins being out. Packers are just gonna roll them. I don't think they're necessarily gonna try to roll them. I think they're just naturally gonna do it. So I'm gonna take the Packers to double dip on this, and it's in Green Bay too. So God bless that dude. He's gonna throw or at least fumble like multiple times. So look to him to turn over the ball more than once. Yeah, that's Packers all day.
Yeah.
Give me I didn't even know Kirk wasn't playing. I knew Dalvin Cook was out. Either way, it didn't change my pick. At home, Green Bay, 13.5 is a lot of points still, but there's no tape on this guy probably, but I don't think that even matters. Aaron Rodgers, I think he understands that he's going to be the MVP if he plays. If he throws like 3 touchdowns this game, he'll pretty much steal the MVP race. So I hope they flex this game out for the Cardinals and Cowboys. I hope, please, someone, if you're watching this, please email ESPN or NFL and have them flex this out because I will be very upset if this is the Sunday Night Football game. It would have been fine if Kirk was playing and they were not injured, but this game is just nobody wants to watch this now. Give me the Packers double dip.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. They got to definitely flex this out. Anything, any game, any
For real.
any game, bro. Man, I don't want to watch. I'm probably not tuning in. Packers definitely getting this dub, 2 touchdowns. They got to lock up the number 1 seed. They got to stay ahead of the Cowboys. Sean Mannion, man, the life of a backup quarterback, bro. This dude has 21 career pass attempts. He's probably made millions just holding a clipboard for the last. I think he was drafted in 2015.
Nice.
What a great life.
Yeah, for real.
Must be nice.
But yeah, Packers double dip.
All right, you disagree? You want to take the Vikings?
He went first.
Just kidding.
I went first, baby.
I know, but did you change your mind?
No, I did not. You guys did not convince me to sway the other way, so that's another guarantee, though.
All right. Last game, Monday Night Football. I think this is the last Monday Night Football game of the year. We got the Cleveland Browns 3.5-point favorites going into Heinz Field against the Steelers. I'm going to go ahead and say this is my best bet of the week. Ooh. Take the Pittsburgh Steelers money line, baby.
Ooh.
Easy dub.
Easy.
Ben Roethlisberger's last game at home against his most hated team that he always lights up, the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns I don't think Cleveland Browns have a way into the playoffs. I don't think they do. But Steelers, they have that motivation. They know this is going to be Ben's last game at home. That whole narrative, man, I'm just playing the narrative here. It just doesn't make sense that the Steelers do not win this game. If they don't win this game, I will be absolutely shocked. I have no idea why they're 3.5-point underdogs at home. And if anything, you take that 3.5 and you put your house on it. You collateral your house on that 3.5 because that is an easy dub right there. There's no way that the Steelers are losing this game even if they lose, there's no way they're losing it by more than 3. If they do, holy shit, I don't know. But Steelers, man, this is the freest money I've ever seen in my life. This is more freer than this over last week. Pittsburgh Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger's last game, double dip. Give me it. Inject it into my veins.
Oh man, I don't love it. My old Yeller here. Man.
Old Yeller got one more in him, bro. One more in him.
And that game last week played out exactly the way I expected Big Ben to play. Not necessarily the scoreboard, but what we saw out of Big Ben, it's what I expected to see. Oh man, I don't know, man. He needs to find the juice, find something, because oh my God.
The last hurrah.
Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you, but I'm thinking this year Steelers haven't been good on prime time. Just the 2 games off the top of my head that I recall, they both lost. I don't like the Browns. I don't, man. I'm a double dip on the Steelers.
All right, sounds good. Steelers, man. Daddy, you disagree?
We got another guarantee on us, boys, because everything you said, man, narrative is everything on this one. This is Ben's last game overall. I don't think they're making the playoffs.
It's one more last week.
They're gonna, whatever it is next week, they're gonna lose. Don't worry.
Last home game against the Browns, who he is historically torched.
Yeah, Ben's not gonna try to lose at home, bro, in his last game, and he's gonna be tearing up every quarter. You know, he's gonna be like, this man doesn't want to go, but his body's telling him it's over. You know, he's gonna start crying. I guarantee you see him cry. if there's a prop bet on that, put that there. Steelers, baby, double dip. They're gonna win this game, man. They're not gonna fucking lose this game. I'll be shocked if they lose this game.
All right, fair enough. We're gonna end the week on a Step Bros guarantee.
Damn Step Bros.
All right, quick recap for y'all. We got the guarantee on the Steelers, the Packers, the who is it? The LA Chargers, the I forgot who else it was. The Colts, and I believe that was it.
No, we have Patriots. We have
Patriots.
Titans.
Patriots and Tini went against the Titans, the Dolphins. Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, Titans and the Patriots. Okay, nice. We have more guarantees than I thought. All right, bet. All right, let's get it. So those are the guarantees. Several guarantees for y'all. Like I said, this was the second to last week. Next week will be the last week of the regular season. We'll try to do a playoff show for you guys. Get you guys some picks and all that stuff. Maybe we can break down a bracket or something for you when that comes. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Leave us a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Send the video to your friends. Let us know what you guys want us to do, what you don't want us to do. We're more than happy to listen to anything, any kind of criticism, comments, whatever, all that good stuff. But yeah, for me, Tini, and Vic, thank you all. Appreciate it. Y'all got anything to say to the people? All right. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Hey.
Peace.